An independent autopsy of an unarmed black man who was fatally shot by police in the U.S. city of Sacramento earlier this month has found that he was shot in the back. The victim's family lawyer says this contradicts the police officer's claims that he was advancing towards them. And what happened was not clear from the body cam video released earlier this month. Police fired at 22-year-old Stephon Clark 20 times, saying they had mistaken his phone for a gun. They were responding to a call about someone breaking windows. Clark was shot in his grandmother's backyard. Police officers involved were placed on paid administrative leave. The case has outraged locals, with protests happening almost every day since the day of the shooting. In a series of protests, demonstrators blocked highways and twice disrupted a nearby NBA basketball game. And the day after Clark's funeral, Black Lives Matter activists again blocked the streets. They called for justice and punishment for those responsible. And we spoke to former Georgia State Representative LaDawn Jones, who says improperly trained police officers are not being held to account.
The ideas that African Americans are automatically committing crime are in the foundation of our system, and there requires training, the right kind of training, not just on how to shoot or when to shoot, de-escalating, but then also a training on inherent biases that police officers may have in this country, and it's within their systems. And we need to look at both in order to try to stop these types of horrific events. We have to look at the train of events that has happened in the past, where many officers are not being indicted or they are let off, and that's because our law has a very huge loophole in allowing officers who have a fear and looking at their subjective belief of fear and determining whether they are guilty or not in their actions. And the only other place to hold them accountable is through the police departments, making them lose their jobs. So it is very hard to have the police police the police.